You may think that spider monkeys are scary, but they're S. One thing about them, that S is even more frightening, and it is not what you think. Hi and welcome to Animal Wonders. I'm here with a very special spider monkey who would like to meet you. Hi there. Now, before we find out what the most frightening thing about spider monkeys is, I think it would be fun if you told me something scary about yourself in the comments below. For example, I'm afraid of heights, which is ironic because I live in Colorado. So let's see your scariest fear. And maybe if we all share our fears with each other, we can be less afraid. But for now, let's learn about spider monkeys. Spider monkeys are found in the jungles of Central and South America. Even though they're called monkeys, they're actually apes. They're also related to lemurs, lorises, and Their scientific name is Adeles, which comes from the Greek word for perfect or complete. But this isn't the only reason why they got their name. The name spider monkey also comes from the way that they move through the jungle. They're amazing at jumping from branch to branch, and they can even walk on telephone wires. But don't worry, we'll get to the scariest thing about them soon. Spider monkeys have prehensile tails, which means that they can use them to grab onto things. You might think that this is so cool, but this is actually how they got their name. People who had never seen a spider monkey before thought that the way that they swung their prehensile tails reminded them of a spider climbing up a wall. Even though this is where the name comes from, their tail is actually more like a fifth hand than a leg. They use it for balance when they climb in, and it helps them reach things that are far away. Now, if you were swinging around in the trees, you would probably want something to hold on to. And just like us, spider monkeys sometimes like to take a little rest during the day. So they will grab onto a tree with their tail and fall asleep while hanging upside down. Just make sure you don't wake them up while they're sleeping. When they're in a bad mood, they can be pretty grumpy. They mostly eat fruit, but they will also eat leaves, flowers, tree sap, and even bugs. They use their long fingers to pick out the juiciest fruits and then peel them with their mouths. Spider monkeys live in groups with other spider monkeys. They usually have between 5 and 15 members, but sometimes there are more. In these groups, there is one male who is the boss. He will protect his group and make sure that everyone knows he's the leader. If another male wants to be the boss, he will have to fight the current leader to take over the group. Females will give birth to one baby after being pregnant for 8 months. Spider monkey babies are weaned for about 6 months, but they will stay with their mom's group for much longer than that. Spider monkeys can live for 40 years in the wild and 50 years in zoos. The most frightening thing about spider monkeys is the way that they look. They have big,